There's a scene in the film that takes place where my son and I are sleeping in a public restroom. Major difference between reality and the film. In the film, they have my son portrayed as a 5-year-old. They did that for the dialogue. My son was 14 months old. He was still a baby. And every day I had to wash my son and look in that mirror, and I had to ask myself some very hard questions. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? What's going to happen next? The hardest question I had to answer every day was, how did I get here? The answer was even more brutal. The answer was, I drove here. I had something to do with the situations, circumstances, and issues that had become my life. I drove here. But that was very empowering because, well, if I drove here, then I can drive out of here. The first thing I had to do was I had to own it. My mother told me every day, son, you can do or be anything you want to do or be. And I believed it every day. And this idea of genetics is spiritual genetics. We all understand genetics. You're going to get your mother's eyes, your father's nose, nothing you can do about it. But the spirit of who you're going to become as a man or a woman, I believe you can choose. I saw the light in my mother and in others with whom I did not share a single drop of blood, and I embraced it. I think it is because, first of all, let's talk about why I spell happiness with a Y. In the movie and the book, that Y is there to talk about you and your responsibility for your happiness. It's your responsibility, not your husband's, not your employer's, not the government's, your responsibility. And you do not arrive at a place called happiness and the sun is shining and the birds are singing and the rivers are flowing. You do not get there. This is life. This is where I'm supposed to be. It's not what you got physically, it's what you feel. We've forgotten what it really means to care about. We got so caught up, me and mine, that we forgot how to care about you. Not as a race of blacks or whites.